heart in your hand.
Hey guys, this is Christy. This is a good. Hey guys, this is Christy. We're going to do a good basic flow to either start your day or end your day. You might need a couple props like a chewed up block from my dog Milo. 2 is good, probably the same size, but that's all I got. And a blanket to sit on. I like to sit on a blanket so that it tilts my pelvis forward and I get a lumbar curve in my back. So you can sit up on your blanket and then just feel for that curve in the back, which is very healthy for the spine to have that curve. We often lose it from sitting in chairs for excessive amounts of time. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes and just breathe nice and deep through the nose. Checking in with yourself, seeing where you're at for the day. Maybe you're just starting your day. Maybe you're ending your day. Maybe it was a good day. Maybe it was a rough day. It's never too late to change that feeling. And then once you get in touch with your breath, start to circle the rib cage around. Side, back, side, forward. Side, back, side, forward. And it might just be very robotic at first. And then you'll start to smooth it out. Try not to skip any direction, really making big circles. Moving with the breath. And then reversing directions. Inhaling, coming to center, rising up, taking your left arm up. I'm going to shadow you, by the way, so you'll see that it's my right arm, but it'll be your left. Okay, so let's get started. So bringing the left arm up, reach and squeeze the shoulder blade down the back. Inhaling up, letting the shoulder blade elevate. So you want to let it lift, and as it comes back, squeeze it on the back. I want you to feel that contraction on the back, so you get some intelligence in the shoulder, in the scapula. Inhaling up, exhaling, squeezing down. Inhaling up, exhaling, squeezing down. Inhaling up, exhaling, squeezing down. This time turning to the left. Left hand comes behind you, right hand stays onto the right knee. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. Rooting down through the sitting bones. Lengthen from your left hip out through your left knee. Nice full inhale. And complete exhale. Slow breath. You can close your eyes, go inward, and with your mind's eye, see space being created between the vertebrae. And once you feel that and visualize it, turn to the left a little bit deeper. Keeping the head of the shoulders back, try not to let them roll forward. Another full inhale, lift, lift, lift. And on the exhale, come forward, keeping that lift. Start to bring the right arm up, letting the shoulder blade elevate and squeezing the shoulder blade down the back. Inhaling up and exhale, squeezing, feeling that shoulder blade squeeze on the back. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling, lifting, lifting, lifting. Exhale, squeeze it down, turn to the right. Left hand onto left knee. Inhale, lift. Find that space between the vertebrae. Still feel for that curve in the lower back. And exhale, twist. Nice deep breath. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, twisting. Keeping the hips moving forward. So the right hip does not move back with it. It stays forward. Another inhale. Closing your eyes. Feeling, seeing with your mind's eye. Space being created between your vertebrae. Exhale, twisting. Deep breaths. And on your inhale, come forward, keeping the lift. Trying to drop down. That's a tendency. Even I've caught myself even doing that where I come forward and I'm like, whoop. So keep that lift up. Deep inhale. And then exhale. Remove the blanket if you're sitting on a blanket. Hands come beside you. We're going to just do little bits of navasana. Shoulders back. Inhale, lift the legs up. And exhale, just tap the toes. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, 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 tap the toes. Inhale, hold this navasana. Now you're welcome to either lift the hands up, bring the arms out to the side, or hold onto the legs to give yourself a lift. Your choice. Hands out, hands on the floor, hands on the legs. Inhale, lift, spread the toes now. Exhale, focus your eyes on one single place, keeping that balance. Nice full inhale, finding a pause at the end of the inhale and a pause at the end of the exhale. Another inhale, and then exhale, slowly bringing the feet down, come lying onto your back for some more abdominals. Hands come behind the head to support the neck, not to tug on the neck, just for support. We'll do some bicycles. Take an inhale, exhale, both elbows towards the left leg, reaching both shoulders off the floor. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, come to center. Engage the abs, lower ribs in, tuck the tailbone, elbows towards the left knee, lifting both shoulders off the floor. Inhale to center, exhale other side. Inhale to center, exhale other side. Inhale to center, exhale other side, spread the toes, lift up more. Inhale to center, exhale other side, getting stronger. Inhale to center, exhale other side. Inhale to center, exhale, feet come down, hip distance apart. Just try to bring your feet up as close as that you can, just kind of brush your fingertips on your heels. If you can't, that's fine too. If your feet have to be further back, that's fine. We're just going to do some bridge flows. Just a nice warm up, and then we'll do a more static bridge. Inhale, slowly lifting the pelvis off the floor, the back up off the floor, and the arms up behind you. And on the exhale, rolling down. Upper back, mid back, lower back. Arms come down with you. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Slowly rolling down. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Inhaling up. Upper back, mid back, low back, sacrum. Inhaling back up. Holding this now, arms over the head in this version. Push down through the arms, the head, the shoulders. Lengthen through the legs. Push the feet down and draw the feet back towards you. You might feel a little engagement of the hamstrings. Breathe into that. Feel that strength you're creating. Nice. Full inhale, trying to find a pause, and a complete exhale. Pause at the end of the exhale as well. Another inhale, and then exhale, rolling down, arms coming down with you. Slowly, 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 slowly. Hands come behind the hamstrings and roll in the spine as much as you can. If you can, try to catch on navasana at the top. So you're just trying to balance on those sitting bones, inhaling up, exhaling, rolling back, inhaling up, exhale, rolling back, inhaling up. Exhale, crossing your legs and coming on and bringing them behind you, coming onto your hands and knees for some cat-cows. Place your hands well so that they're in line with the front of the mat. Wrists are facing the front of the mat, and your fingers are spread wide apart. Draw the fingertips in. Push through all four corners of the hand. And the reason why I'm being so specific is because this is your base, and this affects everything else. This will affect your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, and so on. Root down through the knees. You can have the toes slightly curled under. I want you to have some traction. Inhale, pulling your chest forward, butt goes back so that you get a curve in your back. I don't want it to be passive. I want an active curve. Push to the inside of the hand, externally rotate the upper arm. Take an inhale here, just feeling the basic form of cow, and then we'll go a little bit further. A little bit faster. And now push down through the hands, push down through the knees, cat pose, drawing the ribs in. I want you to feel a separation in the shoulders here, so a protraction, belly comes in, pushing through everything on the floor. And now we'll go a little bit faster. Inhale slowly into a cow position. And exhale slowly into a cat position. Inhale slowly into cow. And exhale slowly into cat. Inhale slowly into cow. Exhale slowly into cat. Inhale to a neutral position. And now we're going to bring our ribs from side to side. Inhale the ribs to the left. Exhale the ribs to the right. Inhale the ribs to the left. Exhale ribs to the right. Inhale ribs to the left. Exhale ribs to the right. Inhale, come to center. Now we're going to put it all together. So we're going to go cow, side, up into a cat, side, cow. And just making circles with the rib cage just like we did in that seated position. Moving with the breath. And then reversing directions. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, step your hands up for puppy pose. So this is always a really good alternative for downward dog. If downward dog is a little too much for you, hands up in front. Your knees step back just a little bit and bring your butt towards your heels, but don't touch the butt to the heels like a child's pose. Head is in line with the arms. The head is off the floor. Push through the hands. Bring the sitting bones back and widen them. Breathe into this puppy pose. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Face is relaxed. Jaw is relaxed. Nice slow breaths. Inhaling, coming back up onto your hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhaling, bringing the left leg up. We're going to work on the hips just a little bit, putting the hips through full range of motion. It's really important to put your joints through full range of motion so that you keep them functioning well. Inhale, lift the left knee up. So you're going to swing it back and around. But really try to engage the muscles. Even try to bring the leg up higher as it comes around. Squeeze it in a little bit more than you probably like to. Lift it up a little higher than you like to. Using your breath to continue the movement. Deep breath, full inhale, and complete exhale. Swinging that around. Then hug it in for a moment, really squeeze it in, engaging your abs, waking up the core a little bit more. Deep breath. Nice full inhale. And complete exhale. Now bring the leg out to the side for fire hydrant. Yes, it's called fire hydrant for this reason. But it makes it easy to remember, and I don't even have to give that many cues. Pushing down through the hands and the knees. It's amazing to me how hard this is. Like, I find this really hard. I do. My glutes are burning. Take an inhale and then exhale. Bring your leg back, knee bent for a moment, looking forward. You'll feel a little bit of a cow position here. Push the hands into the floor, chest comes forward. Deep breath here. Nice full inhale. Complete exhale. Another inhale, lift that foot up a little higher, engage the glutes, get those glutes strong, and then exhale, step that foot forward for a lunge. You can always take your blanket that you were sitting on and put it underneath your knee if your knee feels a little sore here. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, root down through the feet and the foot and the knee, and then squeeze them together. Nice full inhale here, and complete exhale, reaching. Deep breaths. Notice if your abs are trying to jut forward or your ribs are, keep them in this one. Slow breath, full inhale, and complete exhale. One more full inhale. Exhale, bringing the right hand down so it's in line with the left foot for a spinal twist. Inhale, left arm comes up. Push down through the foot, push down through the knee, push down through the hand. So you root to rise. Lengthen the ribs away from the hips. Full inhale. Complete exhale. My hand is right underneath my shoulder. Deep breath. I just got a nice crack. Right head of the shoulder comes back. Try not to let that shoulder come forward. Nice full inhale. Expand. Enjoy the twist. Enjoy the opening. Another inhale. Exhale. Hand comes down on either side of the front foot for Ardha Hanumanasana. Say that 10 times fast. You can use 2 blocks. If you have tight hamstrings, use 2 blocks. Otherwise, so you have your hands on your blocks and make your arms longer. If you're like a T-Rex like me, then sometimes that's useful. I'll sometimes come on my fingertips, so if you can see that. So I'm here in my fingertips. Spread the toes. Try to create space even between the toes. Draw the heel towards you, toes towards the nose. Feel the whole calf working and the hamstring working. Draw the knee forward even a little bit, like you're scissoring your legs. Inhale, lengthen the ribs. And then if you can come forward just a little bit, hinging at the hips. Deep breath. You're always welcome to close your eyes and go inward. Nice deep inhale. And complete exhale. Slow breath. Another inhale. Exhale, step that knee back. You're welcome to do cat-cows here. Otherwise, we're going to go into a high push-up position, knees down or up. So stepping the knees back. Shoulders are right about over the wrist. Push through the fingers, push through the hand. Knees up or down, look forward, and exhale, slowly coming down. Hands are beside the chest. Toes stay curled under for a moment. Lift the knees up, turn the inner thighs up. Then uncurl the toes, root the legs down, lengthen the sitting bones towards the heels. As you come up, we're coming up into Cobra, you're going to pull your hands back isometrically. So pulling yourself forward and up, head of the shoulders come back, chest comes forward. Nice deep inhale. Complete exhale. You don't have to come up that high, you can stay down here. Another inhale. Exhale, come down. Inhaling, coming onto your knees, you can go into puppy pose, or we're going to move into downward dog. Pushing down through the hands, squeeze the fingertips in. I want you to feel a cow position, so you start off with that curve. Then curl the toes under, inhale, coming into a downward dog. If your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees, lift the sitting bones up. Head again is in line with the arms. If your hamstrings are pretty loose, you can start to straighten the legs, thigh bones back. Nice deep inhale and complete exhale. Slow breath. And one more inhale. Exhale, coming down onto your knees. Taking the right leg up. And now you're going to circle it around, inhaling up, back, and around, moving with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling, trying to lift that leg up even a little higher than maybe you'd like to, engaging those muscles. Putting your hip through full range of motion. Moving with the breath. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. Now bring it forward, hug it in, engage those abs. So you're just bringing the knee as close as you can. Deep breath here. Nice full inhale. Complete exhale. Then bring your knee in line with your other leg and bring it out to the side for a fire hydrant. Deep breath, pushing down through your hands, pushing down through your left leg. Lift that right leg up a little higher. Spread the toes of the right foot. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. And bringing that leg back. Leg is bent. Look forward a little bit. Find a tiny bit of curve in the back. So you feel that cow position. Not all in the lower back. So bring the chest forward. Then lift that foot up a little higher. Engage the abs. Hug the right knee in. Deep breath. Nice full inhale. And complete exhale. Full inhale. Exhale, bring that knee down. Oh, sorry. Bring that knee forward. My brain likes to jump. Okay, pause. So you're now in a lunge. It's a short lunge. Sometimes we do longer lunges. Right now we're doing a short lunge. Left knee is underneath the hip. Right foot is underneath the knee. Squeeze the legs together. So you want to hug in. Lift your arms up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Butt goes back. Nice deep breath here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. You can find one place to focus on. That's called the drishti. Feeling your breath moving in and out. Squeezing in to rise. Pushing down to rise. Deep breath. Another inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. So see how it's in line with the front foot. There's about like a 12 inches between the hand and the foot. I'm not the greatest with that kind of thing, but left shoulder comes back. So try not to roll it forward, pushing down, keeping the legs hugging in, right arm up. Deep inhale. Lengthen the ribs away from the hips. Exhale, root down more. Another inhale. Complete exhale. Full breaths. Inhale a little bit more. Exhale, curl back. And then bring your hands down, either on your blocks or on either side of your foot for Ardha Hanumanasana. I could just say half splits, but I kind of like saying Ardha Hanumanasana. Spread the toes, push the heel into the floor, draw the heel back. So you're isometrically drawing that heel back, and then the left leg comes forward too. Spread the toes, draw the toes towards the nose. Deep inhale, lengthen a little bit. You can stay up here. You don't actually have to bow forward. Really, I just want you to feel for that hamstring stretch. Nice deep inhale. Complete exhale. Nice slow breath. You can close your eyes, go inward, feeling. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, step that foot back. Coming either into cat-cows, or you're going to step your knees back, coming into a high push-up position, knees on or off the floor. Looking forward a little bit, ribs in, buttocks firm, push through the hands, even draw the fingertips in, and exhale, slowly coming down. Keeping the toes curled under and knees off the floor, spin the inner thighs up, uncurl the toes, root them down. This time, lift the hands up using the back muscles. Thumbs come up towards the sky. Looking forward a bit. Try not to jar the neck, looking up too much. So you're looking forward just a bit, feeling the length in the neck, engaging both sides of the back. Notice if one engages more. Another inhale. Complete exhale. Bring the hands down. Your choice, puppy pose. Hands out in front, sitting bones back, or downward dog. Nice slow breath here. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Looking forward, walking your feet up to the front of the mat into a forward bend. Bend the knees and let your head hang. Pause and breathe. Letting the nervous system calm down. Sliding your hands up to the top of the knees. Bring your butt back. I want you to feel like a cow position here. Strong back, and I want to keep working for that curve in the back, because I'm telling you that if you have back issues, this is going to be one way to heal it. Butt back, chest forward. I used to have pretty bad lower back issues. Full inhale, and then exhale, pushing down through the legs to lift up. Thigh stretch. So if you need a wall, you just put your hand on the wall. Left foot comes up. I'm going to step back a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm still working on the camera angles. All right, so when you do a thigh stretch, we'll often cheat, like our knee will come forward, so bring it back so that it's in line with the other knee. Keeping the foot drawing in. Deep breath, lift the chest, draw the abs in a little bit. Nice full inhale, complete exhale, staring at one place. If you want another stretch, you can lift the arm up. Nice breath. Slow inhale, complete exhale. Focusing your eyes on one place. And bringing that foot back. So we're going to go into a high lunge. Left foot comes back, right foot forward, lunge. Deep breath. Pushing through that back foot so you get a nice long energy all the way up the spine. The right foot is outer hip width apart, so it's not in, outer hip, so that you don't see the knee turning in. Inhale, lifting the arms up, pushing through that back leg, firm the buttocks up. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend the knee just a little deeper. Exhaling, full breath. Focusing the eyes on one place. Let yourself shake, that means you're getting stronger. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, push through the legs, bend that front knee deeper. One more inhale. And then exhale, push through the legs, turning your left toes towards the long side of the mat. Bring your feet heel to arch for warrior two. We're going to do pretty basic poses today. And I can make a video of all my weird creative stuff. Today we're going to be very basic, okay? And more traditional. Feet are heel to arch, left toes towards the long side of the mat, right toes towards the short side of the mat. Eventually, I want you to have a long warrior two, so it's not so short here. That gives you a lot of stability, but then you don't feel the freedom and you don't get the stretch. So eventually wrists are almost over the ankles, depending on the length of your arms. Left hip comes back, bend the front knee, deep breath. Push through the outside of that foot so you feel lift in the inner thigh. Pull the belly, the pelvic floor up through the top of the head. Deep inhale, complete exhale. I like to look straight forward from the chest. Traditionally, you look over your front hand, your choice. Deep inhale, complete exhale. Inhaling, straightening that leg. So you're coming into a triangle pose. I don't want you to shorten the stance. Keep that nice long stance. Pause for a moment, just soften. We're going to add some muscle energy. Now I want you to hug the muscles in towards the bones. Squeeze them in and start to slide your hand down your leg. Anywhere to where you can stay open. If you start to roll forward, come up a little bit. Bring the left arm up, legs are strong. Lengthen the rib cage out. So even take your hand and kind of pull it into your shin, or if it's on the floor, and you can even put a block on the outside of the foot. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Right shoulder comes back. Curl back a little bit, maybe even turn the ribs up. So slight twist. Push through that back leg. Nice deep inhale. And complete exhale. Trying to find some freedom in the pose. Left hip comes back, turn open more. Full inhale, and then exhale, push down through the legs. Pause. I'm going to turn around and go to the other side of the mat just for visual purposes, but you can step up to the front of your mat. All right, So here we are, we're gonna get a thigh stretch on the other side. Right leg comes up, pause, focus your eyes on one place. If you have a wall, you can put your hand on the wall or a chair. Notice the knee coming forward. I always cheat in this pose. I'm a cheater. Squeeze the leg in, bring it back, deep breath, focus the eyes on one place, lifting the arm all the way up. Nice slow inhale and complete exhale. Deep breaths. Abs in so that the lower ribs come in. Try not to jut them forward. Another inhale, and then exhale, stepping that foot back for a high lunge. Again, this foot moves out so that it's outer hip width apart. Push through the back foot. You're on the ball of that back foot. Root down, and as you get that rooting down, inhale, lift the arms up. Right buttocks is firm. Nice strong line of energy all the way from the foot up through the top of the head. Exhale, bend that knee. Nice slow breath. Full inhale and complete exhale. Trying to find the pause at the end of the inhale and the end of the exhale. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. And then exhale, coming into a warrior two position. Feet are heel to arch, so you'll have to adjust yourself. Right toes long side of the mat, left toes short side of the mat. Remember, I'm shadowing you. Pause, breathe. Right hip goes back. Keeping that right hip back, bend that left knee, and externally rotate that left hip. Arms come up, torso is over the hip, so hips not jutting out to the side. Keep it in. Pulling from the pelvic floor all the way up through the top of the head. Push the outside of the back foot. Feel that lift in the inner thigh. Take an inhale, feel it. Exhale, bend that knee deeper. Slow breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Enjoy. Expand a little bit. And then inhale, straightening the leg, but keep the feet where they're at. Just soften for a moment. That warrior two pose, if you don't do yoga and you skip it, that's the one that gets you. You're like, oh my gosh, I'll never skip a class again. Keeping the legs strong, pause, squeeze the legs in, hold that muscle energy, and slide your hand down your leg. Anywhere, just go as far as you don't roll in. If you do roll in, just slide back up. Deep breath, full inhale, exhale, lift that right arm up. Keep the muscle energy of the legs, pull them in for just a moment, lengthen the rib cage out, and then exhale, curl back and turn open a bit. Deep breath. Notice if you lost that muscle energy in the legs, squeeze the muscles back in, expand out brightly. Beautiful triangle pose. I love triangle pose. Another inhale. And then exhale, push down through your legs, stepping to the front of the mat. I'm going to step to the middle of the mat. We'll do tree pose. Pause for a moment. Settle into your legs. Balancing poses are super important. After a certain age, I think it's like in your 30s even, you start to lose your balance so that you have to practice it to keep it. Rooting through your right leg, spread the toes, have a nice foundation. Bring your left foot anywhere on the ankle, shin, or inner thigh. Your choice. My balance has been really kind of wonky the past couple days. Hands into a prayer position. Push your leg into your foot into your leg. The knee will be forward a little bit, not back. Focus the eyes. Deep breath. If you feel like, man, I got this. This is nothing. I want to play a little bit more. Lift your arms up. Reach all the way up towards the sky. Deep breath. Slow inhale. And complete exhale. Another inhale, lift, lift, lift. And then exhale, slowly bringing that foot down. Switching to the other side. Spread those toes, bringing the foot in. So your inner shin. You can even rest the foot on the floor if you're having balance issues. Walls are good. Hands in prayer position. Push the foot into the leg into the foot. Focus the eyes on one place. When I first started yoga a long time ago, which we won't say how long, I could not hold tree pose. And I used to sprain my ankle a lot. I practiced it a lot, and then I sprained my ankle less. I really don't sprain it often, but my luck, I'll say something like that and then I'll sprain my ankle. As soon as I brag, I get humbled. Okay, so lifting your arms up, reach up, tree, deep breath. Focus in the eyes. You don't have to lift the arms up. It's just if you want a little more of a challenge. Lift, lift, lift. Deep inhale. And then exhale, bringing the foot down. Inhale, lift the arms up, reach. Exhale, bowing forward, placing the hands down onto the floor, stepping back onto your knees. Inhaling, we're going to come into just a little baby camel position. Pushing down through the knees. Arms come out to the side. I'm going to show you from this position too. So they come out and you're going to squeeze your elbows in so that you feel the tips of the shoulder blades on the back. Like I want you to feel as if you have a friend behind you taking your shoulder blades and lifting you up. So arms come out, push down, lift, lift, lift. Feel that lift in the chest. Expand that. Toes are curled under. We're not going to touch the feet. If you do have a camel practice and you touch your feet, go ahead and do that. But what I want you to learn is the lift. And that takes you out from dumping in your back. And that's why a lot of people don't like camels. They dump in the lower back. So lift, lift, lift. Take an inhale. Lift a little higher. And then exhale, hands come down. Puppy or downward dog. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Slow breath. Slowly come down onto your knees and come into a seated position. Legs come out in front of you. And you can take a blanket again and sit on the blanket. Sitting on the edge of the blanket tilts the pelvis, so you want to do that. You can also take your inner thighs and your buttocks flesh, bring them back, trying to get a little curve in the back. Before we do anything, put your hands on the floor and lift. Try to get that length in the spine. Breathe here. Then bending your left knee, bring your foot, it's like 2 fists away from my sitting bone. You don't have to be like super crazy about that kind of stuff. And then my foot's about a fist from my inner thigh. This leg, I want you to keep it firm, this right leg. So you're going to lift up, take your arms around your leg to get that lift, then the left hand comes behind you for another twist. You can take your hand, your arm. Traditionally, people will take their elbows. I don't always take the elbow because I like to wrap my arm around to get that lift up. So your choice, whichever position, hand, arm, elbow. I'll do elbow today just for a change. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Push down through the fingertips, find space, feeling no compression in the spine. You always want to decompress the spine before you twist, and then twist. Keep rooting down through that right leg. Full inhale, and complete exhale. Slow breath. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. And then exhale, come to center, and you're going to go to the other side. Bending your right leg in. Pause, wrap your arms around your leg, lifting up. Then bring your right hand behind you, hand, arm, or elbow. Keeping this left leg strong so that your toes are up towards the sky. Inhale, lift, find space, and exhale, twist. Try not to let your right hip come back like I just did. Deep inhale. I still catch, no matter how, I've done yoga for a long time, and I still catch myself doing things that I tell other people not to do. Lift, lift. Full inhale, lengthen, find space. Exhale, twisting. Slow breath. Inhale, come to center, keep the lift. Exhale, bring your feet out in front of you for Paschimottanasana, forward bend. You can take your inner thigh and your buttocks flesh, bring them back so you get that lift. Your forward bend could be just teeny tiny. It's still a forward bend. Also, your hamstrings could be so tight that you just have to push down through your hands. You might even have to bend your knees, but guess what? You're still a nice person. I promise. Going into deep yoga poses doesn't make you a nicer person. Okay, reach from your inner groin out through your inner foot and your outer foot towards your outer hip. Lifting up and exhale, folding forward. Full breath. Hands can be on the side. They can be here. You can hold onto your feet. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding. Slow breath. Jaw and face are relaxed. You can close your eyes going inward. Forward bends are calming to the nervous system. Inhale, slowly coming up. I'm going to turn around so you can see. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana. This has been my hardest pose in the almost 30 years I've been doing yoga. Seriously, I have not gone very far in this pose. So I sit up on a blanket, hands come behind you, but I've learned some tricks I'm going to share with you to bring those legs down. Inhale, lifting. And now you'll often hear the cue of lengthening from your hips out to your knees. That really only brings my knees down a tiny bit. But if you engage the buttocks, the glutes, then watch my knees. So here I'm just reaching, and now watch. I engage my glutes and my legs come down quite a bit. If you're super duper awesome at Baddha Konasana, you can come into a forward bend in it. This is where I stay. Shoulders back, deep breath. Nice full inhale. And complete exhale, enjoying the Baddha Konasana. Feeling that inner leg stretch. Slow breath. Inhale, legs come up and come lying on your back for a figure four stretch. This is I think it's one of the best hip stretches. It's basic, right? But it's so good. And you can make it more complex, but we're going to just do basic today. Flex your foot to stabilize the knee so you're not getting to the knee, just the hip, especially the outer foot. Bring it back. Pause here. This might be enough for some people. And then another thing you can do is put your foot on a wall, and that might be just enough for you. Otherwise, you can take your hamstring or your shin, holding onto that, and bring your leg slightly to the left. Try not to let your back come up though, so the back stays rooted, and you just bring your leg slightly to the left, which will give you a bigger stretch in the hip. Widen the right hip out to the side. Breathing. So you can even use your elbow to do that just a little bit, or you can try to use your own muscle energy to widen that hip. Deep breath, the muscle energy of your hip. Breathing into that hip. Full inhale. And complete exhale. Now you can start to bend your elbows, bring your legs closer to you. You'll get into a different muscle here. Breathing into that. Slow inhale. And complete exhale. And releasing that, switching to the other side. Flex your foot, bringing the outer foot towards the outer knee and reach from your inner knee out through your inner foot. Spread the toes, even bring them back a little bit. Now you can lift your foot up, maybe onto a wall, or you can hold onto your hamstring or your shin. Widen the left hip out to the side, breathing into that. Arms are straight right now. You can widen, and you can even use your elbow to widen it. I just use my muscle energy of my hip to widen the hip. Relax the face. The face likes to get involved in yoga. I don't know why. You can laugh. That's good. Smiling and laughing, but try not to grit your jaw and make your forehead squeeze in. Try to relax the face. And now you can take your legs in, getting into different parts of the glutes. Slow breath, full inhale, and complete exhale. And then releasing that. Spinal twist, arms come out to the side. I'm going to goal post just because I'm so close to this wall, but you can stretch your arms out to the side. Inhale, lift your hips up to the left. So you're going to lift them and swing them to the left, bring them down. Inhale, bring the legs up and bring them to the right. If you feel like you're drawing in like a C, lengthen your ribs away, making more like a T shape. Deep breath into that. Nice slow breath. Full inhale. And complete exhale. Closing your eyes, going inward. Starting to bring the energy down. Inhale, bring the legs up. Lift your hips up. Swing them to the right. Bring them down. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, over to the right. Deep breath. Nice full inhale. And complete exhale. Lengthen the ribs out a little bit if you feel kind of drawn in like that. So you lengthen out. Breathing, enjoying. Nice, beautiful. I love spinal twists. Inhale, legs come up, taking the heel of the hand and pushing the legs away from you. So your knees are straight up, like you're going to come into a bridge pose. Hold on, I'm going to back up for a second. Find a curve in your lower back because that's important to get the traction. Then you take the heels of the hands, traction out the back, breathing into that, enjoying. And putting your hands on top of your knees, circle the knees around, massaging the sacrum and the lower back. Reversing directions. And then whenever you're ready, you come into Shavasana, final relaxation. Palms are up towards the sky, feet splay out to the side. Seeing yourself resting somewhere on this amazing planet. I always like to have a nice visualization. So maybe it's somewhere you visited or somewhere you want to visit, because imagination is powerful. Seeing yourself there, feeling the earth underneath you, holding you, feeling the texture of the earth, feeling the temperature of the earth. Listening to the sounds around you. Taking in the smells. Letting the gravity help you rest, calming your nervous system. Letting the earth heal anything in your body that needs to be healed. The earth has so much healing energy. All these amazing plants, minerals. You can ask the earth to bring them into your body. Nice slow breath, easy breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, just coming back here into the present. If you want to rest longer, Shavasana, you're welcome to do that. We're going to move into just a very short meditation. So bending your knees and rolling to your side into a fetal position. We go from a corpse pose, Shavasana, into a fetal position so that it's symbolizing like a rebirth, so that you can start now. You can let go of anything. Let go of your grudges, your pain, your suffering. And then slowly coming up to a seated meditation posture, taking your blanket, sitting on the edge of it. You can have your palms facing down for grounding or your palms facing up for receiving. I'm actually, it might be obvious, but I'm not a very grounded, naturally grounded person. So you'll mostly see my palms facing down. You can have your hands in Gya Mudra for wisdom. Start to bring your breath in and out, feeling the breath move the body. Bring the breath down into the legs, to the pelvis. That's a great thing to do if you ever feel anxiety, because the anxiety can be up in the chest. So you just bring the breath down. Again, seeing yourself sitting somewhere on this amazing earth. It can be the same place or you can switch it. Letting your soul be fulfilled by the beauty of the earth. Letting the jaw relax. Letting your body settle down into the legs, into the pelvis. Letting the thoughts come up and come out. The mind will always be busy. Don't worry about it. Just let it come up. If you hook onto a thought, just notice and let it go. Learn to focus more on the space between the thoughts. Bring one hand over the heart center and the other hand over that. Remembering, feeling, and knowing that it is your birthright to be healthy, happy, and whole. Wishing that for all beings everywhere. Bring the hands into a prayer position, Anjali Mudra, heart in front of the heart. And bowing your head to your heart. Letting the mind rest in the heart. So that you can think with your heart and feel with your mind. Namaste.